Hi, this is Hannah Leonardo at Constellation Therapy, and I wanted to talk about relationship OCD, which is a really interesting subtype of OCD. In my opinion, I think when we see what looks like could be ROCD, it's important to assess for a few potential things that might be going on either instead or maybe at the same time. I do tend to think that sometimes there is more than one thing going on, even if it is ROCD. But it's definitely important to make an assessment to know how to best address what's happening for the client. But for those who don't know, ROCD is a subtype of OCD in which doubts about their relationship is the obsession, the intrusive thought that comes to their mind often. And this person, feels that they love their partner, they want to be with them, but they can't seem to shake these doubts that come in. And of course, with OCD, they're accompanied by compulsion. So this could look a lot of different ways. It could be asking for reassurance from their partner in some way, or maybe people in their life asking, do you think they're right for me? It could be kind of mental checking in their mind of, ooh, is this person right for me because of this, and this doubt that's coming up? And it's, they're trying to calm those doubts, but with OCD, that obsession comes back stronger and stronger and stronger the more that we give into that cycle of compulsions. So I think that's where, if you are someone who you are struggling with something like this, it can be really helpful to get assessed by a therapist for OCD, to see if that's what's happening and if treatment for OCD would be helpful for you, especially if, again, if it's causing you significant distress and if you feel that you want to be with your partner, but you just can't quite escape this cycle, then that's really important to get treated for OCD. And I would also want to investigate, are there other ways in which OCD shows up in your life? Because very often people have more than one different type of obsession, potentially at different times in life. It might manifest in different ways. I would also want to assess, because sometimes for some people, it might be that you truly are legitimately having doubts about your relationship and you're unsure if your partner is right for you. And if that's the case, sometimes it's not necessarily OCD, and you might need support from a therapist to talk that out and figure out what your values are, what you want, how you want to move forward. Investigating that. It could also be attachment issues, right? It could be that you have an avoidant or insecure form of attachment, and that again is something that could be really helpful to have support from a therapist in. Um, if you want to move forward with this relationship, but you have some attachment issues from your upbringing, from past relationships that are getting in the way of you being able to be present and commit and securely attach with your partner. And it could be, generalized anxiety. Some people worry about a lot of things. Like maybe it isn't just your relationship that you're having constant worries and doubts about. And again, that's important to get treatment for as well. And I do think that sometimes more than one of these things can converge, but I think it's really important to get a thorough assessment and to really, have a therapist that can address what specifically is going on for you so that you can, experience relief in what you're dealing with and be able to move forward in your relationship and in your life. And peace. So yeah, if you are interested, if you are struggling with this or know someone who is, I would love to work with you or to send resources to help. All right. Thank you.